Price Industries is a leading manufacturer of air distribution, critical controls, and noise controls products. They have locations throughout the US, Canada, and Europe. The location that you will see is their Suwannee facility.
Hi, my name is Jenna Williamson. I'll be talking about spot welding and blanking. Now the machine in this clip is using blanking. And what is blanking, that you might ask? Blanking is a metal production process during which a work piece is removed from the primary metal strip or sheet when it is punched. The material that is removed is the new metal workpiece, or blank in this case. And these are shearing processes that are used to produce parts from a coil or a sheet stock.
Oh, you ready for me to start? Okay, so little disclaimer. Someone told me it was college sweatshirt day, but no one else here is wearing a college sweatshirt, so I don't know what happened. Anyways, my name is Mary Kate, and I am one of the interns here at Price Industries, and I work on the Progressive Die Robot, which is super cool because it's from the mid-1980s, and it's one of the most expensive machines here, costing about $250,000. So even though it's really old, it's actually really efficient, and it takes about 30 seconds for it to form one product, making it a high volume, low variability machine. Also, super fun fact, but the final product that it makes is the highest volume production in this factory. So a little bit more about this super cool machine that I get to work on. It uses blanks instead of coils, which is very unique for this factory. And it uses a deep drawing manufacturing method, which is for double curved parts. And basically what happens is the punch is used to push down the blank, and that's how the product gets formed. All right, so look, this is the final product. Isn't it pretty cool? All right, I guess I should probably get back to work.
Hi, I'm Amy Beth Lee, and I'm going to talk about the sheet metal bending at Price. So we use a semi-automated process which uses a worker will place a sheet metal into a machine and engage with a pedal and control when the press comes down to push on the sheet metal and bend it into the desired shape, which is typically just a bend like a V. But we use an air bending method technique that uses the 3-point load that will not fit into a die form, so you do have a little bit of a gap after you press it to give that slight bend. And it is a very important process, and it's very cheap, and it gets the job done.
Hi, I'm Grace, and I work with the roll press here at Price Industries. The roll press is one of the many processes we have here that deals with sheet metal. For this machine, aluminum is fed in from a coil, where it then goes through 11 rolls or passes, which are those rectangular metal boxes you see on the line. As it goes through these rolls, it is progressively shaped or bent. And after the material goes to the last roll, the continuous strip of metal in the finished shape passes through a light curtain and is then cut to a specified length. The light curtain is a safety measure. If the curtain is broken by movement, like someone's hand, the machine will not cut the material. The finished product from this roll press is blades for aluminum grills, one of our most popular products. Because of the large quantity of grills we sell and the fact that this machine has high volume and low variability, the expensive cost for this product-specific machinery is worth it.
Okay, in this clip now showing their spot welding being done by machines. The machines takes the metals used to spot weld with electric heat to form two pieces together or merging them together. And spot welding is a resistant welding process. This means that high melting electrodes are used to prevent delamination, and pressure is used to position and make spot welding. And after the spot welding is done, the machine is ready to make the next weld on the next metal part.
Hi, I'm Denzel with tack welding. Tack welding is used to temporarily hold two pieces of metal together. This is a preliminary step to the final weld, so the tack weld must be small enough that it can be easily removed, but strong enough that it can hold the materials in place until the final weld. Tack welding is useful for confirming two components are correctly aligned, eliminating the need for fixtures to prevent motion of the workpiece, and controlling distortion during the final joining process, which may be spot welding, laser welding, or any other joining method. One of the final steps in the manufacturing process is the paint booth. An interesting fact is that Price Industries uses powder paint. It requires more upfront costs, but in the long run is cheaper than traditional paints. This is because powder paint is 5 times as thick as wet paint, and the white powder used here is also recycled through the system. Price goes through 1 ton of powder per day, and this is an important step because paint is not only aesthetic but also helps to prevent rust and cracks. A few challenges that affect time are Faraday areas, tight corners or creases where there's electrical resistance to the slight positive charge on the paint. These areas must be manually sprayed, and the whole product must go through an oven for 20 to 30 minutes to cure.
Documentary's over, you guys. Y'all can go home now.